Hello. So today's episode of Rydes N Vybes, our guest is King Ju Gotti. So I know y'all have seen him um, race his G body. He's from Mississippi. So we'll have him joining us in a few moments. So, today's show is sponsored by Impact. So Impact is the supplier for all your interior needs. So for they supply leather, fabric, vinyl, carpet, everything that you will need to do the interior of your car, boat, aircraft. Like legit, Impact is the supplier for all your interior materials. So, if you need to contact Impact, you can follow them on Instagram. But also to contact them, you would call the number on their page, which is 1-800-809-3155. So, anytime you need to contact them, reach out to them. You can tell them KP sent you. They'll be happy to take care of all of your interior needs. So, I just talked to Ju Gotti just a few moments ago. So he should be reaching out to me, getting on the live in just a moment. But he is one of the guys that I had the pleasure of meeting when I went to a show. I think that show was in Alabama. Super dope, super humble guy, and he really just likes to race. So let me see if I can go ahead and get him on. I'm gonna go ahead and send him the live and then bring him on. So y'all just give me 1 second. Just send him a text. Oh, there he is. So I'll go ahead and bring him on. Hey there, young man.
KP, what's up?
You working?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot we in different time zone.
So I guess you gotta let these folks know. You know, this racing is all well and good, but other stuff pays the bills, not the racing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to work. Yeah, we busy men around here. We race too though.
Right. So first, I
Yeah.
want to tell you for thank you for taking time out of your schedule to sit down and talk to us and answer the fans' questions.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
appreciate it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Thank
So
you for having me.
I appreciate it. So first thing I want to do is start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions. Cool.
All right.
All right. So tell me how you got started being into cars, and eventually it leading to racing.
Shit, I always been in the cars. I grew up around cars, but I wasn't into racing. I always was like a car show type of dude. So,
Car
when
shows.
yeah, yeah, like big rims on new cars and all that. I wasn't into racing, but shit, the big rim racing what brought me into racing because I had cars with big rims. So shit, why not put a motor in these motherfuckers and run them? And it
Right.
just man went from there, took off. Yeah.
But was it really what you thought it was gonna be when you started racing on the big rim?
No, because I started a few years ago and shit, man, this shit done went crazy since then. Who is that,
They
man?
say, Rose say you was a car show king all your life.
Man, yeah, Rose know it. Yeah, he know it. That's how I get that name.
King Ju Gotti.
Yeah, that's how I get. That's how I get to be
You
a
know, one of
king
the
around
questions
here.
was, how did you get that name? So go ahead and tell us.
Man, they say I'm the king. Where I'm from in Mississippi called the Delta. So they say I'm the
Hmm.
king of the Delta. And shit, that's just how it went. Yeah. So shit,
So
that's
you
what
was
that
going
is.
to all car shows, killing it.
Yeah. We had a whole little crew. Like me, Zilla was in there too. Zilla, Crown, MP.
Um,
We had a whole gang and they knew whenever we pull up, it was over with. We wait till the last minute to get there. You know how we do it.
what was the
Yeah.
name of the crew?
North Mississippi Whips. Yep.
So
North
y'all had a
Mississippi.
car club called North Mississippi Whips.
Yep, yep. And we killed everywhere from Memphis to I don't care where we went. Yeah, yeah. That's what we did.
So then eventually you got into the big rim racing. And so you said you figured you already had big rims. Why not just put a motor in them? But was it like, okay, you just thought you was going to put a motor in there and race on big rims. What was the one thing that you found out that was like, this is not the same?
Man, I had a car that was down, and I was out the game for a little minute, and I
Right.
going to a show somewhere. I started seeing them boys out of Florida, Two Fly and all them, and I said, "Ooh, these boys, this ain't shit like what I'm used to." Yeah. We used to goddamn, we had some peanut motor compared to what them boys were doing. Man,
That's
it
when
was
it hit you that we,
crazy.
we are not the same. I got to step my game up.
I gotta step it up. Yeah, I had to step it up. Hell yeah.
So let me go ahead and get started with the fans question. So one question was very interesting to me. Um, they asked to they asked, um, will you put a driver in Snowman full time?
Yeah, I actually got a driver, but sometimes I drive it too. I ain't really no driver like for on that level, but I do it. But I got a driver for him for real.
So how do you feel about people who like don't drive their cars at all? Like they just 100% have a jockey,
I feel like that's half of the excitement. You know what I'm
right?
saying? Because it ain't nothing like getting that rush going from, 8 mile, a quarter mile, whatever you going. So if you ain't feeling that, you ain't getting but half of the, half of the excitement.
SS Shaw said one time when I interviewed him and I asked him the same question. He said it's like having a fine old lady and let somebody else screw her.
Hey, that's half of the excitement. Cause, 'Cause you get to look at her, but you ain't touching her. You right. Yeah, he right. Real talk. Yeah.
So this is what somebody told me that does not drive their own car. They said everybody don't have really the stomach for doing it.
Yeah.
Even though they love building cars, they love, all the stuff, but everybody doesn't have the stomach for getting those cars going as fast as those cars go.
Yeah, that's true too. Because the car I got now, that Cutlass, is more power than I ever had. And when I
Really.
felt it, I was just like, I had to go sit down for a few minutes before I went and did that again. Shit.
Push you back in the seat.
Man, I felt like I was in the trunk. So shit. Yeah. They take some getting used to. I ain't lying.
Think
Yeah.
about your fastest time you ever went. And I know you don't want to tell us, but the fastest time you ever went. When you finished the race and you got your time slip, did it surprise you how fast you went?
It was a little later because I was drunk at the time. I had to get drunk to even drive. So later on it hit me like, damn.
Kids, kids, don't do this at home. Kids,
No,
don't.
don't do that at home. Don't do this. See, I had to be in my nerve. So shit. I had to do it. But later on I was like, damn. Yeah. So shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's what I had to do to build my nerves up.
What's one
Yeah.
thing you wish that somebody would have made you aware of before you got into the big rim race? Like the one thing you wish you had known before you got involved in it.
The cap, the cap, the internet cap, the cap period. There's a whole lot of cap going on, KP. And you already know it. A whole lot of cap go on.
My daughter
Yeah.
called it cabinetry. She said,
Yeah.
"Ma, all the cabinetry going on, it's just a lot."
Yeah. I'm with her on that. That's about the only thing. So everything else just come with it. All
Why
the
you think they
problems.
kept so?
I think it's an ego thing.
Right.
That's what it becomes to be. So, I don't know. Then don't nobody want to lose, so you know how that go. Yeah, but it's a
I
whole
think
lot of capping.
I think it's I think it's Savvy said it one time. I think it's a few people that are racing purists. Like they just really want to race. They care. The goal is to win, but they really just want to race. Like, and you might laugh when I say the name, but he's one of the people that like just really want to race. Like Late Night Chevelle,
Yeah,
Bruce.
yeah,
It's a few more of them, but those are the names that come to mind. They just
yeah,
want to race. They don't really get involved in. Well, they do, but they just really want to race. It's not. It don't have to be that hard to race them.
yeah. You right. Yeah, it's some of them like that, but then it's some of them that just, I don't know. The gram is hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let me
yes.
just say, as a person who makes some portion of my living on social media, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard.
I
It's
know
hard.
it.
I'm gonna tell you, it's hard for me because you've known me for some time now. You know I don't mess with nobody, and
Right.
it's hard to not, for me, feed into the negativity, especially when the negativity is pointed at me.
Yeah,
So I do know a little bit about that.
yeah. But you good, KP. Everybody fuck with you. You 100 in real
Let
life,
me just
not just on the gram,
let me just tell you what I have had to learn. Right, when it comes to this social media and the car world, period, it's a saying that I always refer back to: new levels, new devils.
Yeah, yeah. That's real.
Be people, and I just learned like some of this today that you think deal with you, that and they like you, and they every time they see you, they in your face. But these little fingers, they chit chat and talk to people, not knowing you gonna find out. And for me, it's hard to. I can't be. It's hard for me to be fake. Like either I deal with you, or I don't.
Right, right. That's how it
I
gotta be.
can't. Right.
Yeah,
So
that's how
that's
it
one
gotta
thing I
be.
was saying before you came on here. I really like and respect the guys that you run with directly because
Hmm.
y'all very humble. Even
Oh
though
yeah.
knowing y'all in real life, y'all got a lot to brag about, but
Yeah,
y'all don't really do that. Like y'all ain't on that type of time, and I respect y'all for that.
yeah. Yeah. We ain't with that cap that I told you I hate about this, about this stuff right here. Yeah, we ain't with all that cap. And then
Yeah,
us guys, we raised like oil pressure and them. Him and Zilla just had a show about a week, two
mhm.
weeks ago. It was full of racing. Everybody had a good time, man. Man, we have a real live gangster party when we get together. Which though, cause you done been around. So
Right.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. We get it in when we get together.
I think because of all the fakeness, when you run across like real and genuine people, you gotta respect.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I say you and your circle of people, y'all got all my respect.
Oh
Cause
yeah. I appreciate it.
it really don't take all that. Like
It don't.
it really don't.
Get in, do what you do, and move around. But they make it so hard.
Right.
Yeah, they make it so
So
hard.
this is a two-part question. What is your absolute favorite part of racing and the car culture? And then maybe you already answered this, but I think you might want to maybe expound or maybe have a different answer. What's your least favorite? The part you hate the most?
All right, well, I'm gonna start with the hate part. That's the cap. There ain't no way around the cap. But the part I like is the good people you meet, you know what I'm saying, along the way, just on a daily basis, and just like when everybody, you go to the track or you go to a car show, the people that it's like everybody there together. That's the best part about it, the good people that you meet, in the
Right,
midst of it. Yeah, cause some of the best people around me I met that way. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah. So that's the best part. But the cap is the worst. Oh Lord, I hate it. I hate it.
I'll agree with you on the best part. Like you do get to meet some dope people. And the one thing that I love about it is we have the same hobbies. We love the same thing. Like
Yeah,
we love these cars. But then there's the cap.
there come the cap. Yeah,
Listen, I think these people don't know that like people know you in real life.
yeah,
So we know that all the stuff you're saying ain't really what's happening.
you right.
But and the worst part that I hate is, like I said, the ones that'll come up to you and be like, "Hey, you got it? What's up? You my dude." Ooh, 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 ooh." And then walk no sooner than they can walk away. They talking about you like a dog.
They're gonna happen. Yeah, ain't no way around that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna happen with everybody. But part of that is for the people that wanna fit in. They wanna be into something for the wrong reason. If you got a passion for these cars, a lot of stuff you don't care about. But if you come in the game just really want attention and want to be a part of something, you're gonna be that type of nigga. The one that
Right,
talking this and this everywhere, That's how they go.
right. So this is a good
Yeah.
question. Um, what do you feel about these people in the car culture that are building their cars for other people versus themselves?
Uh, I don't know, but they going about it wrong. I really can't. Ain't much I can say on that because I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do what I can do for me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But that's a part of the people I was saying that really not into this, but they doing it for attention and other reasons. So
right,
they can't even relate to what we got going on.
right.
Yeah,
It's like they say, it got to be in you, not on you, right?
exactly. And it's on them. So
Right, right.
yeah,
It's a like I say that the a lot of the stuff I think if I could go back to an amazing time in the car culture, it would probably be right before social media. Like think about when we had the cars and we could pull up and we could do like a whole bunch of dope stuff and it never got broadcasted. But if you
yep,
was there, you knew, and the only
yeah,
way you knew you wasn't there was everybody was talking about it. And
yeah.
it was a time. How that song say? What a time to be alive.
Real talk, yeah. That was the best time. Some of the good times anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Now everybody is doing it for everybody to see them and everybody to know it's just crazy.
Yeah, and
Like I said,
everybody trying to prove they got a bag, this and this. Man, we don't care nothing about that. Everybody got money these days, so you
right.
know, these people
Everybody got
crazy.
money, either legal or illegal. Everybody got a couple dollars,
Yeah, everybody got something. So shit,
especially especially in the PPP era.
ain't it? You right, shit. Folks ain't never had nothing got on then. Shit.
Right. So tell us about what made you go with the type of car you have to race versus any other type of car.
Jarrell, what's up? Man, I had a don't. I had a hard top out racing. Then I went to a G body, a Malibu. Then I got the vert that I got now, and I was racing it, but I had to stop because I like shit. I got too much money in the vert for me to goddamn bust this motherfucker up. Then the price done went so high. Man, I fuck up and hit a wall and been a feeling the door. I'ma cry. I ain't lying.
Oh
But
yeah.
shit, yeah, I just got a G body, another G body, and shit. That's what it is.
So it
So
sounds like you got a whole fleet of race cars. What all you got over there you could race?
well, really, all I got now is that Cutlass that I just really race. The vert, I just ride, and it's just a slider. Then
Hmm.
I got a Hellcat too, but I don't race it. I let my little nephew race it just so he could, give him something positive to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
but other than that, I ain't got no more race car. Them race
So
cars
outside of
special.
the cars and racing, how long have you been a truck owner?
Uh, man, since what? It been about 8 years, 9 years. You said a
You
truck
wasn't even
owner?
old enough to drive 8 or 9 years ago, was you?
A truck owner? Yeah. Well, that's a compliment that I look a little young. Yeah, I was old enough to drive.
So, in reference to the trucking world, what made you get into that?
I grew up in it. My dad and them were doing this, so I just kind of fell in. I steered away from it, but I ended up coming right back. I ain't fell in it with them, so it been good to me.
You
Yeah.
know, logistics is the way. I know people that started off with one truck, now they got 5, 10 trucks.
Hmm. Yeah. We the same way. Yeah. We got 9. Yeah, 9. So, it's okay.
And you ain't scared to get in there and drive.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna set the tone for the other workers. They see me work
Right.
hard, they'll work too. You know.
I thought about buying a truck, but I don't want to drive it.
Yeah. Hey, having a driver is sometimes could be a headache, but you can do it though, KP. You can do it.
I feel like I could do anything, but in reality,
Yeah, you can handle it.
so would you want your kids to be into racing?
Yeah, they kind of are. I got a son. He 3 years old, and at the show a couple weeks ago, they did. It went viral too, especially on Facebook. They did we did a Power Wheel race.
Right, I
Uh,
seen that.
you saw that? Yeah, yeah. So he into it. He want to watch that video every 30 minutes. So if he hear a car on my phone, he gonna run to it and watch it on YouTube, all that. So he already got the bug.
So that sounds like you might be needing to put together a Power Wheel race.
Yeah, we might do that too. And we get down
Hmm.
on the streets a lot around here too. So that may be something we do in the streets in a couple of weeks or so. Yeah,
As far as racing, do you prefer track racing or street racing?
I prefer the track. It's just better all the way around. Yeah,
Hmm.
streets cool though when there ain't nothing else to do, but I'd rather be at the track.
Right.
Yeah,
I think the street racing used to be cool back when these cars didn't go as fast as they do.
exactly, exactly.
But now, and not to mention where I'm from in Jacksonville, we got a road that's just dedicated to racing. Like people come race motorcycles from all over everywhere. Everything they race all over everywhere. That's coincidentally the place where Macho had that accident.
Oh, really?
Yes, in Jacksonville on our race street. Um, so it, it, it it's the cars are getting so fast that I just would prefer everybody race on the track at this
You
point.
right. You right.
Even though
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
yeah, these cars too fast. Like, oh man, it's crazy that they going this fast on wheels nowadays, though. Yeah. So that street can get kind of scary.
Right. So tell us about the race scene in your city.
Man, we get down where we from. Anywhere, like anytime in the street. So when we go to the track, it's like it's like a lot of locals. All us get together and race. It don't be no, you know what I'm saying? It don't be no cap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking for no internet fame or nothing like that. We just get out there and do what we do. And everybody have a good time. Put on the show.
Right.
Yeah. We gonna get out there and race and somebody have a problem with this car, you gonna be people go over here and help him get back together and that's just what we do. It's totally different from Instagram racing.
Why you call it Instagram racing?
Yeah, IG racing. Hell, it's hard IG racing.
Do you think do you think the Instagram or the internet put an end to quote unquote real racing?
Not really. You just got a few that do the Instagram racing, but for the most part, all of us we It's some guys that really still do it. Like all of us, when we get together, our platform is really Facebook too. So, like all the locals, that what we get it in clown on Facebook. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna have to start showing you some of it too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It ain't gonna have to be on Facebook though, cause I don't know. You know they say the old people be on Facebook.
Yeah, we old and we country.
Y'all definitely country. Cause let me just tell you something. I I have grown to have a new respect for the country though. Cause like I say, to know y'all and to get to hang out with y'all, it's different. It's like it's like you feel you feel kind of like what's a good way for me to explain it is you feel at peace. You feel
Yeah,
like I feel as a female, I feel like I'm good. Like I ain't got nothing firm. Like even though I be having Miss Pearly with me, I don't feel like I might have to pull it out. You know what I'm
yeah. I don't know. You ain't got no problem when you round us. But everybody that come kick it with us, they like it. They just like when y'all was just here when Low and Primo were here, and they were like shit. Like where y'all type of people come from? So shit, they like it, man.
I was
Yeah,
upset they canceled the other race because I was on the way back.
yeah. Which one?
I was never coming back. I
Oh,
loved it.
okay, the one that was supposed to be last week, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I loved it there. I was like, I got to
What
get
up,
back
Hurt?
here because that was my first time in Memphis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
Well,
much
not
going
being
on
in
that
Memphis, but being
weekend.
with the racers.
Yeah, yeah. I know when y'all was somewhere around the city. We was at a Monster Jam show, Monster Truck show.
Yeah. We was at
Yeah,
Larry sent us to the Grizzlies game.
yeah. That's where y'all went.
And then they say
Larry
when we
cool
left
people
down
too.
there later on in that night, somebody got shot on Bill Street.
That's always in Memphis. That's always.
That's the reason I hadn't been to Memphis because I was scared. Look at
Yeah.
smoke. They go smoke.
Yeah. It's always something going on. But I'm from Mississippi though. I'm about an hour from Memphis. I'm in the
Hmm.
country for real, for real.
Like your next closest neighbor is 5 miles away.
Almost. Yeah, I'm like that country almost. I'm like country.
I don't know how y'all do that.
Yeah.
Like if I don't hear something going on or like the country is like I'm a city mouse. That's how I say it. I'm a city mouse. Y'all country.
Mm.
I don't. If it's too quiet, how you sleep? Like
Shit, that's the
I'm
that's
gonna
the
be up talking
it's
about
peaceful.
something that.
It's peaceful. You go to the city or you go wherever you going and have a good time. You come back home, lay your head in the country. Yeah.
So how long it take y'all to get to the city?
Well, I ain't that far out. Like the town I'm in, it don't take me about 5 minutes to get there. But like before getting into the city-based area, probably 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. But somewhere like Memphis, it's gonna take me an hour.
Right. So as in reference to the racing, would you ever um have a whole like race team, like say for instance like a DNL, like a you know
We actually trying to start that right now. We actually trying to start that.
breaking news?
Yeah, we trying to start that. Yeah. Me and the guys
Y'all
might
got a
have a
name?
meeting one day this week, and we gonna try to get that going.
Y'all got a name?
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet. See, I tried to move Big Low up here, but he don't want to come. Yeah, I told Primo you can come too. I told Big Low, come on. You got free housing and everything. You just get here and keep these cars together.
I don't love from Miami. You can't
Yeah, he said he can't deal. He gotta go home.
you can't take
Oh
somebody
man.
from Miami and want them
Yeah.
to move to That's not so
Yeah, that's a
okay.
whole lot.
You might have a better chance trying to get somebody from some part of Georgia.
Yeah, you right. Low can't come. Ain't enough going on around here. I'm in the deep country. You seen that Emmett Till movie? That's where I'm from. That area. Yeah. All that happened like where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay.
Same
Yeah, that's
same
a lot.
time.
That's a lot. You know what? Every time I look at that movie, Mississippi Burning, I get so mad.
Yeah. That movies will
That's
make
from
you
your area
mad.
too?
Some would, yeah.
Yeah, I be getting mad. I can't watch that movie too much.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So in
movies
reference to
some
the other guys, did you grow up with them? Are you guys all family or
me and Zilla, we family. And oil pressure, all us kinda in the same area, like the Delta. But they just kind of moved and branched off, but all us still, we still cool. There's a lot of us though that do that, but they just not, you know, a lot of guys just not known. But all of us, we like family. We just real cool, you know.
what do you think is detouring a lot of the newer guys from actually coming to shows and wanting to race and stuff like that?
You said what's detouring them?
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know. It's a lot of people getting into it. A lot of them want to get into it, so it's bringing them in instead of turning them away.
Right?
Yeah, even the small tie guys and all them they coming over to our world now. So
Hmm.
it's like ain't nobody running from it. Everybody want to be a part of it.
When they get over here and see all that cap.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. But you got some real people that gonna do what they do. They gonna come put it and give you what you're looking for.
Before you started big rim racing, did you have a favorite camp or a favorite racer?
Yeah, I was a Dunk Master fan.
Uh-huh.
I still like Dunk Master though. Him, CC, all of them, man. I don't get into none of that stuff they got going on with each other, but yeah,
Right.
I like both of them. Fly, I like everybody, man. I just be wanting to
Hmm.
see. But now I kind of got a liking for a lot of the guys that ain't at the top of the game yet. You know what I'm saying? Like like old boy Hurt out of where you from? Alabama?
Hmm.
Hurt and Jarrell. I like Easy Money too, but he up there. But a lot of these type of people, the regular guys like myself, they're racing. Yeah,
Like you say, regular guys. I think all y'all regular.
yeah. Well, some of them ain't regular. Some of them superstars now.
Okay. I'm glad you touched bases on that because I was going I was gonna ask that. So for some odd reason, the fans and the people who follow me and stuff like that, they feel like some of the guys do act like they are Hollywood and they don't interact with the fans. They don't do a lot of things like they're antisocial. What do you think about that?
I mean, some of them are, I guess, in a sense, but at the same time, you gotta understand when these guys get to the track, they be focused on their car and the performance of their car so much to they don't have time to mingle. Like, for example, before a shootout start, ain't nobody gonna talk to you really. But if this guy that you like get put out the shootout, he ain't focused on his car no more. He finna go kick it with the people and have fun. So you just gotta catch these guys at the right time.
Oh, you prejudiced because you're a racer. See, I shouldn't have asked you that.
No,
You
that's
gonna
just
stick up.
real.
You gonna stick up for the race.
Yeah, that's just real, cause they ain't gonna be over here kicking it when they trying to get their program together.
That
They
is a
get
good perspective though, because I think we as fans, well, me, I'm a little bit more. I have a little bit more insight, but I think a lot of the fans probably don't think about that.
yeah, that's how you gotta look at that, man. Them people getting their cars together and getting ready to race. They got one track mind. But once that's over with, everybody kicking it, everybody cool.
There are some that don't, though. There are some
Uh,
that don't. No matter when it is, if it's not let me see how the fans tell me. If it's not a photo op, they are not social.
mm, I don't think I met none that just not like that's like that in person.
I think you just didn't get that experience.
No, cause ones I met in person, all of them seem to be okay guys, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're from the country, so I would hope you would never get like that. You and your
Nah,
crew would
nah,
never get.
nah. We down to earth. We gonna kick it while we racing. We don't give a damn. Yeah,
What's one piece of advice you would give somebody looking to get into big rim racing?
man. Piece of advice. Shit. Get your bag right, cause shit, it gonna take it. It's gonna take it. Don't come thinking you just finna spend some little money and get way in the game, cause it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
So you just be mindful of that. It depends on what level you want to get on to now. If you just want to get beat amongst everybody, that's cool. But if you trying to really do something, it gonna cost.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have 5 questions for you, and you just whatever's the first answer comes to mind. First question: big block, small block, or LS?
Big block.
Second question: Grand Nasty or Boost Doctor?
Grand nasty.
Next, Two Flower Hollywood.
What car we talking about? We talking about a car? Well, I just gotta say one of the
Talking
two.
about cars. We're talking about dumps.
Shit, I ain't never one of them got nothing out right now, dude.
Not right now, but you know their record.
Okay, I'm gonna say fly.
Okay. Slicks or rims?
Rim.
Last question. Um. Oh, I think you already answered that. You already said you prefer the track, not the street. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all my questions in that like you did good on that. You
Yeah.
only you only kind you only kind of shook on one question. You
Yeah.
did good. Why you chose Grand Nasty over Boost Doctor?
Um, 'Cause Boost Doctor got his new setup and he's still working on it. Man,
Right.
it's hard to bet against one of them guys. Boost Doctor or Grand Nasty. It's hard to go against him, but Grand Nasty been kind of consistent, you know, this year anyway.
So you feel like Grand Nasty got Boost Doctor got Boost Doctor number.
I say it'll be a good one, 'cause he
So
just
they
been
racing
real
Sunday.
consistent. For real.
They racing Sunday. You gonna be here for the Rick Ross Car Show?
I ain't sure yet. I won't know till really the last minute. I want to come though.
Well, if you coming, you gotta get your ticket before you come because they're not letting you purchase
Yeah,
no
we gotta
ticket.
get it online. If I can't decide by Thursday, I ain't gonna even try to go. But
Boost Doctor
hopefully
and
I
Grand
will.
Nasty racing Sunday.
Mm.
If I get out there at the track and I see a little something, you bet with Grand Nasty?
I'm gonna have to see a little something too. You gonna have to go live and show me and send it to me. We can do that.
I can't I can't go live if you
Yeah,
I got
yeah, you go live and show me what's going on, and we can lock something in.
you just said Grand Nasty. See I strategically asked you that question
Yeah,
because I knew I was gonna be there. And I know if I'm looking for, somebody that, might want to bet a couple dollars, And I know you ain't gonna be capping because we just had a whole long conversation about capping.
Oh yeah, we did.
So I know that if I want to bet somebody, I can hit you up and be like, hey,
Okay, we can do that then. You see a little something, hit me up. I'm gonna roll with Grand Nash on that one.
okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you what's your favorite. Who are your favorite two people to watch race in big rim race to race each other?
Bruce, Bruce and I don't know Bruce and I don't know if they gonna race each other, but I like watch Bruce. Bruce just like the goddamn I don't know what to call him. You know, I like Bruce though. Probably him and I don't know who else. Shit, who else I like to see? I like to see Macho before he got down. So I don't know how he
That's my
coming
guy.
along. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite race of all time is whose daughter and cut the check. I don't care how many times
Yeah,
they race. I want to see it.
you right. That's a good one too. That's a good one
And I
too.
always used to like to watch Two Flying Gone Hollywood race
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Pocahontas.
That was always a good one.
I'm gonna tell you
Poca,
what gave me. Go ahead.
Pocahontas still around?
Maybe not.
'Cause I ain't seen him or heard nothing about that one.
But you ain't really seen. Well, Fly on South Beach mode now, so
Yeah,
he said he
but
got
he
winter
got
coming, but
yeah.
summer ain't no more. I'm talking about that race. Like that was the race to me. Like I'm not saying winter not gonna be fast because we know Low working on it, and but to see summer go down the track was always not to see Fly and Macho race.
Yeah,
That was a hell of a race always. Because when Macho came out, he was kicking ass and taking names now.
yeah.
But I won so much money with Macho.
And they talking about a rookie don't man. He came in the game and wrecked shit.
Well, he knocked on the big though. So, how that go when when I thought I was gonna race and I called Hollywood to build my motor, I say how much it's gonna cost. He said, how fast you wanna go?
Hey, he asked you the right question. 'Cause that means a lot.
I knew right then I didn't want to race. I said, sir, thank you for your time. Have a great day.
Oh, I need to send my run.
So, do you miss the days of when you first started big rim racing? Like when it was like, I guess you would consider yourself being like a rookie.
Not really, 'cause it wasn't much to do. But nowadays, shit, we go to the local track. It's 20 cars out there on the regular, so it's just a lot more going on now. A lot more people, and
Right.
that's a lot more fun. Yeah, so I think now is what it need to be
Where do you see big rim racing in 3 years?
on a TV show, national recognition. It really there now, honestly, but
Mhm.
it gonna keep getting bigger. And probably some more regulation because these cars going too fast. So they gonna put a cap on these cars.
Right.
Yeah. Different classes and all.
So,
That would need to happen in the game too. Different classes and all of that.
what
Yeah.
do you think the classes should be?
Shit. I believe if somebody do like a lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight shootout, it'll sell out. Cause you're gonna
Hmm.
get everybody there. You got a lot of guys. You got 100 guys around here with cars that they feel like they can't beat Boost Doctor and Grand Nasty, but they'll try some of the other guys. So they don't want to get involved with that, but something else they'll do it.
Well, y'all have shows up that way. Y'all can put that together.
Yeah, We might have to do that. I might have to reach out, tell CEO Larry, let's put this in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I believe that'll be a real good show right there. You gonna
Is
have to
that one
rent
of
the
the only
track.
things that you think big rim racing is missing?
Yeah, yeah. Everything else is cool, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it just needs that, like, to put some of the other guys in the mix, you know what I'm saying, at the bigger events. And
Mm-hmm.
shit, that'll be a real sellout, real show. Like it used to be, cause some of these shows don't pack out like they used to a couple years ago.
That show y'all was at that I was there.
Oh, it was swole that night.
Listen, it was what time was it? I did a like zoomed in on the gate. It was like maybe 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and the line was still out
Yeah,
to the street.
yeah,
I was like, I got to come back here. I love it here.
yeah. They got another show in July, I think it is.
Hmm.
July, sometime in July. Yep, July 24th, I think it is. So yeah, you
Hmm.
gonna have to come on back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it back up there because the only thing that I did not do that y'all said I had to do was get some barbecue when I came. I didn't get any,
You ain't
but
getting
it's
none at
okay.
the track either.
No.
Uh, well, next time you here, I'm gonna make sure of that then. And you
I
remind me, I'm
appreciate
gonna stand on my word.
I appreciate it. So what would you like for your fans, followers, supporters to know in reference to you and your program and your race your race team, upcoming team?
Man, we just some country boys, regular country boys, trying to have a good time. Trying to knock these city boys off.
Not the city boys off.
Yeah, we gonna knock the city boys off.
Well, that was all my questions. Anything else you want us to know?
No, that's about it. I think we covered pretty much everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. You had to pull the truck over.
Yeah, yeah, I had to pull over and goddamn. It's all right. I'm on break anyway. So it was a
Okay.
good little break.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with us today. I thank you again for taking time out of your schedule.
Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate you hitting me up.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, guys. So that was our interview today with King Ju Gotti. If you missed any of today's episode, make sure you catch the replay on YouTube. Also make sure that you click the link in my bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You could go on there and catch up on any past episodes of Rydes N Vybes, any shorts of races, anything that you want to see in reference to that. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I think next Tuesday we'll be sitting down with Jack D on the episode of Rydes N Vybes. If any of you guys will be at Rick Ross's car show this weekend at the Promised Land, I will see you guys there. And last but not least, again, today's episode of Rydes N Vybes was sponsored by Impact Interior Products. You guys catch up with Impact for all of your interior product needs. Impact, you can get um, leather fabrics, vinyl carpet for aircrafts, boats, cars, anything interior, fabric, any of those things, Impact will be happy to provide those things to you guys. So thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode of Rydes N Vybes, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.